Welcome to another Butterfly Networking Saturday morning article video. This week we're talking about actually advertising on Facebook and how to advertise on Facebook. You know, it really can be confusing, especially if you're new to the concept of advertising. What I want to do is just outline some of the things that you need to do here in order to be prepared to get advertising on Facebook, because with over 1.5 billion people who are there right now, your target market is there. They're visiting Facebook every day, and it's just a matter of figuring out who they are and where they're hanging out on Facebook, and then to get in front of them. So my name is Carla McNeil. I am the owner and CEO of Butterfly Networking, and this is what we look like in bits and pieces around the web. Definitely walking the talk. And what we're going to cover today is what is your target goal, how to choose your campaign, the ad on the newsfeed, targeting your audience, and setting your budget. Really important to have that in place prior to starting your ad. So what is your target goal? You got to determine what it is you want out of your ad. If you go in there with a very vague idea of, well, I just want it to work, it's not going to work. You have to know whether or not you're driving traffic to your website. Are you looking more likes on your Facebook page? Every single one of these kinds of goals has a value all in its own and a strategy and a process for implementing. So it's absolutely necessary that you choose your main objective based on what it is that you want to get out of it. So next is choosing your campaign. Facebook gives you a real variety of choices. You can generate page links, increase engaging content on specific posts, or perhaps just drive traffic over to your website. You need to know that prior to going in and what it is exactly that you want to do. Then the next important step is creating that ad. Keep in mind, it's really effective to run your ad in the news feed rather than on the sidebar. So it goes into the news feed, like you see here, where you get your free gifts and the other one of my free gift as well, not on the actual right hand side. So you need to choose which one is going to be more effective for your audience. And normally the ones in the actual news feed are more effective, but not always. You do have to test. And then targeting your audience. This is really important to understand what your target market is, who they are, and what they're doing on Facebook. With the endless interests and likes that people share on Facebook, the task can be pretty daunting and pretty complicated because Facebook gives you so many options. So in choosing your target audience, you definitely want to be focused on the people who specifically have an interest in your products or services. And there's no need at the early stage of your advertising campaign to target wide audience, but rather be really specific and go after the audience and that you are looking for and focus on grabbing their specific attention. And then setting your budget. You need to set that budget beforehand. Remember, it truly pays to start out with a smaller budget and smaller results and then work your way up. You need to find out whether or not it converts for you. And but you also need to make sure that your budget isn't so small that it's going to take you months to actually get some results. You do need to put a little chunk of change in there in the beginning to test whether or not it is going to be effective for you. And if it's not, you move on. If it is, you add more to it and just keep growing it, keep tweaking it. So we have a course called Going Global with Facebook here at Butterfly Networking. and it's about getting your business in front of your ideal customer or client. It is currently being updated. Facebook has made a multitude of changes in the past little while. So what I'm doing is I'm offering it at a steal of a deal with $300 off, and you can get it now. And when the updates are complete, you'll get access to all of those. There's a fair bit within the current product that still works and works really well. There's just a few things when you're actually tweaking the ads and things that are being updated. So butterflynetworking.com, GGWF3, and you can get in on that steal of a deal today. Thanks for watching. Remember to hit that like button. Share this with your friends who also need to advertise on Facebook. And we'll see you next week.